Hello, everybody. We're going to be playing Daggerfall in a couple minutes. Let me just, we were in a dungeon. I don't remember. This is a Mage's Guild quest. I know that much. But I'm not sure exactly where we are in the dungeon. So, I see I'm in front of water, but I know for a fact that the quest target isn't in water. Like, Skyrim -3. Yes, we did have that conversation, didn't we? It was 3 Skyrims ago. Four Skyrims ago? Something like that. Give me a second. Having a bit of coffee. But yeah. So we're going to play a little bit of Daggerfall here. I am not going in the water. Actually, do I have a camping kit? If I have a camping kit, I might go in the water. Howdy, DB. Good to see you. Let me see. Cooked fish. Eat the cooked fish. But more important... Okay, I do have a camping kit, so I'm going to dare to be stupid, and I'm going to go in the water. Let's see. We're going to use buoyancy, which will allow us to swim with our heavy armor, and water breathing, which will allow us to not drown. So, let's dare to be stupid. And we just kind of swim on through. Looks like there's nothing here except a treasure chest. It looks defenseless. It's a complex lock, but I'm pretty sure I can do it. So let's open the lock. Looks like we got an Elven Cuirass, mithril boots. Oh, those match our mithril boots. But those are way more worn than ours are. An axe, some orc's blood. Fair enough. I'll take everything. And then, checking the skeleton. There's nothing over at the skeleton. So, the cold is seeping into my bones. I'm about to die. That's bad. So, let me see. Buoyancy didn't last, did it? It didn't kick in properly. One of the two. Doesn't matter. The cold is seeping into my bones. I am probably going to die. So, is the chest ever not defenseless? Yes, chests can have defenses. True. But haven't you seen the spiked bras that are in this game? They're brassieres with spikes on them. There, you see this formal brassiere here with its spikes. Could you say this chest would be defenseless? Anyway. Let's get going. So, what were we doing? Oh, yeah, we're going to use a camping kit to put down a fire so that we can not die. And then we just rest there for 1 hour so that we're nice and dry. And more importantly, I'm going to use stamina to recover my fatigue. And then let's see. I'm going to cook... I guess all this meat sucks. We'll cook the smelly meat. There we go. Now, let's pack up the camping kit and get going. We've successfully harvested that chest. Are there mimics? I don't think there are mimics, but I do know, like, there's traps and stuff, right? That makes sense. Let's see. Hold on. I hear something. Doesn't matter. We're still looking. I hear giants and other creatures. There's a pathway through there, but I'm not going that way yet. I've got other areas to check out. Gonna go up. I have no idea. Oh! That is an ogre. I'm pretty confident. Morale. Yep. Random stabs Do a meow. Okay. Because we are a Khajiit. We're also very cold. It looks like we're getting... we should probably put a cloak on, come to think of it. There we go. Hopefully that gets us better. Oh. Well, fuck that. So, good news, everybody. I didn't dry off sufficiently. So, that's lovely. I've been freezing that whole time, and that was bad. So, we're just gonna put the camping kit back down and rest for another, like, 2 hours, and that will get us, where we need to be. So, yeah. We'll rest for 2 hours. And hopefully we're in a better situation. I'm gonna look at my, I'm gonna put on a cloak as well. That should, protect us. Cloak. And then, let's have a peek. Our stats, yeah, we're back to normal. Our stats are in a good place now. I had to reload because it turned out I'd spent all that time freezing to death. Yes. I'm gonna go up this way. It's gonna be the same ogre again, but this time my stats are full, so as long as my dice rolls are good, we should be fine. Which, you know, my stats are good, so. Thank you, Crystal Hollow. I appreciate it. Let's get going. Up, up, and away. Still going to... I've been to these areas before. The cat sounds, yes. You said you played the Starfield update. You're not sure it's worth playing. I determined that I will play it in a couple years after they lower the price on the bundle. For, like, the DLCs. I'm just uninterested in... Like, I have so many other games that I just don't see myself playing Starfield again until, like, more mods like Immersive Survival. Immersive Survival is a good start, but we need more like it. There's no question about that. Like, I've got so many other games to play. It's not that I hate Starfield, it's that I've already played 236 hours of it, and what they've added to it just isn't enough yet. And, you know, I know the modding community will come in and eventually make a mod or two. But, for the moment, I'm just not supremely interested. Trying to figure out where we are in the overall dungeon. Okay, we need to head to the southern section. I'm pretty sure we're in the wrong module entirely. Yeah. We haven't killed enough. Let's like an idiot, reload again. Reload again. Because I'm pretty sure we're, like, really far away. Let me check this. Hold on. First things first. If we zoom out from here, this will be different. Because, yeah, this is... Okay, yeah, that's way better. We need to find the module link. The link between these sections. So, if I proceed up this way, and I go through here, this will link me to the next module, and I can get over and across to this section. And I'm pretty sure this portal maze will lead me to the quest target. All right. You downloaded Ascuro's Oblivion Overhaul, and the monsters are skill scale to your level. I don't know. I don't know how that works. If it's installed properly, then the monsters should be unscaled. So probably what's happening is, if I had to guess, another mod in your load order is overwriting Ascuro's Oblivion Overhaul, or it's not installed properly, one of the two. You might want to try, like, a bashed patch using Rybash to, like, normalize leveled lists, assuming Ascuro's is installed properly. There's always the chance that it isn't. But, yeah, in the event it's installed properly, your, like, try running a rye bash, get a bash patch in there, and see if that fixes the leveled lists. Okay, so yeah, Ascuro's Oblivion Overhaul is for like the level scaling, and Masker's Oblivion Overhaul, which is different, is my favorite mod, and it does different things. So never install Maskers expecting it to do what Ascuro's Oblivion Overhaul does. They're different mods. Okay, I'm going to do what I did before. I'm going to use that, set up camp, rest for 2 hours, put on a cloak. Yeah. We should be fine. Locator device. Hee hee ho ho. All right. Cloaks, yes. Can, should be fine. How we doing? It's suitable for us. Good. Going to... Yo-hoo. How you doing? Thank you for the 40 months. All right. What are we doing here? Yeah, I was playing Final Fantasy XIV last night after I got home from busy, and it's kind of funny. We ended up, all three of us ended up dressing up as like like archer, bard, red mage, kind of. You know, we all ended up in red with the Amon's hat. It was pretty funny. Anyway, yeah, that was last night. Okay, so yeah, hold on, I'm trying to figure. Oh yeah, I need to eat. I cooked the meat. I need to eat the meat. Yeah, there we go. Cool. We are not yet dead. Is there anything else I can cook? Let's go up, because all that other meat is moldy. I'm going to go up here. I'm going to try to grab a chunk of meat. And I'm going to cook it here. And that way I have meat ready to go. So we'll pack up our campfire and we'll save it. That's important. Now we're good to go. We're no longer freezing. We're wearing, we're no longer wet, freezing. We're wearing a cloak, and we have meat to eat. But yeah, I need to... Damn it, I automatically started going up like a crazy person. Okay. Rat. Well, the cool thing about rats is they drop meat, so... let me figure out what we're doing. Straight ahead will get me to the next module. Yeah. Right here. And now we're in the module with the ogres and trolls. So we just have to, best we can, navigate this particular module, the southern one, because that's the there's basically 3 dungeon. Oh, hey there. Yeah, he's kicking my ass. There we go. Was hoping I could have, you know, tamed him, so to speak. Didn't happen. There's decent meat here. I'm going to take some of this raw meat and really quick cook some of it, because this is, like, good quality meat. So, there we go. Alright. So let's save again, because I don't want to lose anything. I'm going to save under, like, 6, because we've explored plenty. How much time do we have left on our job? Let's find out. 2 days. Oh. It's just 2 days travel, but I don't see a timer on it. Interesting. Okay. This is the teleport maze. So what we have to do is follow this series of teleports until we reach our destination. Okay. So, we're gonna go this way to the left. And then, no teleporter? No, this is like a throne room. I go find teleporter. I have to go through a series of teleports until I reach a switch. Then I hit the switch, then I go back through the series of teleports again. That's how we're gonna do it. Okay. Up and around. Let's triple check where we are. Yeah, we're in the correct module with the teleport maze. We're just not at another teleport yet. There's a teleport. Cool. From here... that leads us back. I need to triple check this. Okay. Yeah, this is in the previous module, so... I don't recognize this particular layout, which is pretty cool. Because, you know, usually I recognize every layout. But, we'll see. I'm interested in this. So... yeah, these dungeon modules are kind of put into a, what do you call it? They're put into prefabricated blocks, like assembled together. So, is this the same graphics? I've not changed this loadout at all. 0%. Yeah, I don't... let's see... I guess I'll just go back around again. There might be another entrance to this module. That might be the case. In which case, I'm slightly angry. Nothing in that coffin. Sometimes you can wake up a vampire. And that can be irritating. Okay, that is the way through. Where are we now? We're back at the... we're back at the entrance to the module again. Gonna see if there's like a different one. Hold on. No. It only hooks in here. This is the only place. So, right, let's go. I'm still trying to figure out if I missed anything. Let me see. No holes in the ceiling. Gonna hit this switch. Yeah, I hit that statue. I don't know what it does exactly. It just goes, oh. But, it'd be funny if it opened a door somewhere. Oh, well. Let me check this section again. Yeah, there's nothing in here. It just leads up. Interesting. It's hooked up to this piece as well. Okay, let's try the other door. If we go over here, use this. Now we're up top. There's another door that heads down. Let's see. It's part of the engine. Yeah, if you're using the vanilla Daggerfall engine, then, well, you're subjected to vanilla Daggerfall. May Bob have mercy on your soul. Okay, yeah, we went through that door before. I'm gonna save here before we do anything else. Let me see. Yeah, I have a new player's guide you might want to check out, as well as a follow-up video. titled 2 Ways to Play Daggerfall. Both are on YouTube. Let me, the bot might have, something here. Hold on. I'm curious. There we go. I don't know if the bot has it on Twitch. I don't think it has it on Twitch. But the bot on YouTube just takes a moment to, like, realize I'm streaming. Let's see. I guess it doesn't want to post, so what a shame. Okay, as I understand this leads through the cage, so I should instead go to the side here. Gonna try this way. I've already killed rats over here, but this links into the other section. Mm-hmm. Come on. Thought I heard something. Must have been my imagination. So we're very, very close to where the quest target is. Yeah, this is the other teleporter. Makes me feel like we're missing a particular piece here. I should know this, but... yeah, no. Okay, so this takes us back to the entrance. Yeah, that took us back to the entrance. We're gonna reload. Yeah, go to my link tree, and there's... what do you call it? My website is at the bottom of the link tree. And you can get a list for the mods that I use in all the different games, for the most part. Okay. Checking the walls here. This section here, there's a door and nothing else. So this is like an independent section. There's nothing here. Wait. No, that's just a throne. There we go. Okay. So yeah, no matter what, we always end up at the beginning again. This is interesting. Because again, like... I feel like... yeah, this ties through to where we climbed again. I'm gonna go back and look at it one more time. Because this is, like, just there to confuse you. This is the exit to the module. If we, like, cross this threshold, we're in the previous module. As far as I can tell, there's no linkage here. Like, there's this. But that just kind of loops around to a dead-end room. It doesn't go anywhere. So the only way that I know of... I guess there is a portal here. Let's give that a try. I'm going to see what happens. I need to go up to the top of this section. So, in this module, I'm going up. And then there... whoop! Ogre. Meow. Meow, see? It does that. Because Khajiit... I am out of fatigue. I'm gonna use, or I'm yeah. Out of everything else. Let's have a look here. Nope, gotta keep going up. Okay. I haven't been to the other side, but I can see the crossover to the previous module there. So if I want to get through, what I have to do is go this way. Is there an easy way to find out what levers do? No. Levers are a pull it and see what happened, and go find out what happened somewhere else. I have a general idea of what all the levers do. One or two may still flummox me, but I played enough to kind of know what I'm doing. This is the door. This is it. Ogre! No, giant. Sorry. Giant. Ow. Here we go. I remember earlier in the playthrough I had to, like, crutch on my crossbow to kill these guys. It was crazy. I'm gonna throw away the putrid meat. Grab the giant's blood, because that's actually worth something. And let's save under 8. There should be a portal. This is the real portal. The giant's like 6'8". Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna kick this door down. Maybe. Maybe I just use up all my fatigue trying. It's okay. I'm pretty sure I don't need to get to the other side of this door. I'm pretty sure this is the way. No. Practice further in stealth. Okay, here we go. It's possible I just rolled poorly, or it has a ton of health. I don't know. Whoop. Almost got him. He's near death. Cool. I don't need the moldy apple. It is a bad apple. Okay, stamina. This is a portal. Pretty sure it's a portal. Oh. This is the coffin from earlier. Reload! Okay. So... you're having fun playing Fallout 4? Starfield will be there, maybe with an extra patch when you're ready to play it. Continue enjoying Fallout 4. And then... what do you call it? Yeah. Yeah, I use spears. This particular character, we're an Ohmes-Rhat Khajiit, obviously, but we use spears and crossbows. So, those are our main weapons that we use. Anyway. Back to the spear for now. How's the condition? Slightly used. We're fine. I gotta knock down this door somehow. Survival. There's a mod for Starfield called Immersive Survival, which adds, like, durability on ship parts, grav drive fuel, stuff like that. Yes, crossbows are missile weapons, but what you do... here we go. If we equip this, you can see in the top corner where it says arrow. Bodkin arrow, fire arrow, ice arrow, poison arrow. And the idea is that each more powerful arrow type uses, is much, much, much more expensive. So, like, I could wipe out my entire cash reserves buying poison arrows. That's how expensive they are. I was crutching on these powerful arrows for a while, but I've finally been able to kill giants with my melee. Speaking of melee, I think my lantern just ran out of fuel. Do I have any oil? The answer might be no. Well, that's unfortunate. We live in darkness now. Oh, we got the switch. Awesome. Steel crossbow. Okay. We have now looped back around to an area we've been to before. But, thankfully, we've hit the switch. So now, somewhere in the dungeon, the door to the boss will have opened. But that switch was required. It's through the end of another teleport maze, I'm pretty sure. So I gotta exit this module, go to the previous one, enter it from another vector. Pretty sure. Yeah. Rat. I'm also out of oil, and that sucks. Which means I'm consigned to darkness for the rest of this. Yeah, we gotta go up to the top. There are multiple entrances to this module, but, it seems like the teleporters... Because, yeah, like, this teleporter over here leads down to here, right? And that kind of led us through to get the switch. But, yeah, this particular interaction of these two modules I basically never seen before. Or at least I don't remember. So, it's kind of fun because I've done these teleport mazes before. I know how to do them when they're all, like, all the teleporters are contained in a single module. But I have to enter the module from one direction, exit, and I have to, like, find different entrances to this particular dungeon module to find the teleporters that lead to the different parts of the teleport maze. Which is interesting, to me at least. Okay, so we're at the top now. If I go back, let's try going forward. You know what? We should explore a bit more. This just led me all the way down, I think. Back to, yeah. That's back to where the water route is. That's not going to get me to the other module over here. Irritating. I've already been the other... Yeah, the other way just goes directly down to the water route. So, let's head on back up. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Back and around. This way should do it. Checking. Okay. This is the entrance module. If I go over here, I should be able to get more lantern fuel, I guess. Nah, I should not bother with this. I had to go up. If we head to the top, I don't see a connector up at the top. Like, I've already been to the top before. And there's only two connectors I see. The one at the bottom and the one over here. So I think we need to head up one more level. And then see about reaching the connector. Been killing lots of giants. Okay. From here, this is the actual top. Back down then. Thought I had to go up. I'm just reading the map wrong. You know, back before we had cell phones, or should I say, smartphones, we had to, in order to drive around places, we had to use something called a Thomas guide. Oh, shit. I just realized we have torches. I'm going to use one of the torches. Yeah, there we go. When the torches burn out, everything will be fine. Let's get rid of the raw meat here and pick up some money. There we go. No, before Maps Quest, you had an actual map. Like a physical paper map, and it had no indicator as to where you were. So you just had to know where you were. And that's exciting. Okay. So when your grandpa says he had to, like, walk both ways to school in the snow, yeah, it was so much worse than that. Okay. Straight ahead. There we go. This is the portal. Save again. Through. We hit the switch already. So, and this just takes us out. Well, crap. Okay, I guess we go up then. We have to figure this out. This is the room with the cages. There'll be 2 cages and a dead warrior, yeah. Let's rest for a couple hours. There we go. Okay. We're gonna use this teleporter. And then be very sad. I'm gonna check the other side first. Yeah, that leads us up and over to nothing. It led us to nothing. There we go. So this room has no connectors. We just gotta go down. Yeah. Now I'm legitimately curious because I don't know where this hooks in. Like, this area leads down to... Sorry, the other side leads to a throne room. And I thought that this might, you know, have opened something, but it didn't. I'm interested in this. Okay, further down. Let me see. Okay, these 2 rooms are like prefabs. They don't have anything to do with this. And then this room here is where I get teleported to under other circumstances. Mummy! That mummy's gonna kill me. Fuck. Okay. Good news, everybody. We are changing to our crossbow of oblivion. And we're gonna use fire arrows on the mummy. Yeah, set that thing on fire. Make it very dead. That's how we, yeah. Hi, Azrael. Whoop. There we go. It's dead. It burned to death. Pure water and a holy relic. Mummy wrappings. Okay. Spear there. Still checking. I know that teleporter leads us back to the entrance. So, it honestly feels like there's another entrance to this module that I just haven't found. Yes. Dot mwahaha. You got it. Yeah, there's got to be a door somewhere, because, like, this leads us back up to the cages room over there. So, there's got to be a different entrance around here. Like, I have a feeling I have to explore that maze in the previous module again. And that, like, one of the doors is going to lead me into a different connector. So, I'll show you. There's a connector here. And if we zoom up, there's another connector here. And these are the 2 connectors to this module, right? As far as I can tell, that's it. Like, these are the only ways in. And, I'm guessing that this portal here, which is an unmarked portal, leads me where I need to go. I guess. Perhaps. But, I don't know for sure, so we'll give it another go. So we leave the module this way to go back to the maze. Now that we're in the maze, we go up. And just keep going up until we reach the second door. So over here, Still further over? Still further over. Okay. We're good. We're good. So, no, this is the entrance. Fuck. I keep accidentally getting into the entrance module. It should be to the right here. Yeah. Further up. And over. Where's the connector? Okay. From here, we're at the very, very top. Which means... we go down and around. Yeah, this way. Up to go down, down to go up. Okay. That is the connector to the entrance again. That leads us back up. I see. I'm just bad at reading maps. That's really what it is. Okay, this should cross us over and through. And that is... okay, this is the portal that leads to the switch. So we're gonna, instead of going that way, we're gonna loop back around and go up. And there should be a portal right here. And that leads us to the coffins, which you can hear the ogre at. This is where the mummy spawned. And then this is the portal that takes us back to the entrance again. So we ended up at the lower entrance. There's got to be like a middle entrance somewhere, because I don't see a way to attach these. So. Does your dad know you wear cat ears? Meow. My goodness. Onwards and sideways. Yeah, this is... I keep falling into the entrance module again and again and again. I might just end up cheating to find our way through. Yeah. I think so. Let's reverse engineer the dungeon module and find out like where like how to get to where we're at, because this is interesting. Definitely very interesting, but you said teleport to quest target? No, Smitty, I don't want to teleport to quest target. I want to learn the module. So what I'm going to do, when I say I'm going to cheat, I'm actually going to like go to the quest target and then like reverse my way out, then reload once I know where the hell it is, like how the module is laid out, because I'm very curious about it. Like I want to learn it, you know? So like what we do here, right? We TCL through. And you can see that's the quest target, that giant right there. So you can see, remember when I said that switch opened the boss door? If you look over here, you can see that there's a trap door that's been opened. That trap door is like the switch I said, like open the boss room. That's the boss room. Like I understand how the module is laid out. I just don't know where it connects in. The clairvoyance spell would be a game changer. That's funny. But yeah, so if you start here where the trap door is, right? And then like these rooms, by the way, are just a consequence of the procedural generation. They never spawn a quest target. But if we look over here, we can see a, what do you call it? A set that goes through here, connects there, and, hold on. Oh, yeah. Shut up. Because that is another teleporter, right? So, we're looking at where the different teleporters lead. And yeah, this is another teleport maze section. It looks like it's a duplicate teleport maze, and this leads back to where we were before. And that would finish off that maze. So, the target didn't really work, because, yeah, that closes the door. And yeah, we need to reload. This is super interesting, though. Like, I need to talk about this in a sec. So, first things first, go through here, go through there, end up at the bottom. That doesn't matter. I'm trying to learn the dungeon layout here. So we start there, go back up. There was a teleporter in that. So yeah, that teleporter there leads you out, whether you like it or not. Like, you won't get to your quest target. But let's follow this path here to this door, because I'm curious about it. So, that is not a teleporter. Like, it's an inactive teleporter. So, there's a spiral staircase attached to another not teleporter. Yeah. Like, this thing is not a real teleporter. So, this whole section is like a dead end. It goes nowhere. Like, this whole side path just leads nowhere. So, the question is, how does one get to this location in the first place? Because you can see right here, like, that's where the trap door is from the switch earlier. Looks like there's a path that leads up this way. Trying to figure out where it goes. Okay, so that door we've already opened. Okay, so let's double check this. Looks like the dead end. Hold on. Okay, it goes through here. That is a dead end. Then we go back over this way. And these are the dead rats from earlier. No, the giant killed those rats. This is where the blood is. This is where the door is. Okay. So, there's a door in this room. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Let's use this teleporter. That leads us back there. How very, very interesting. I found multiple, like, ways back out of the, like, the maze. That all kind of just, like, dump you out here. But none of them seem to connect. Let me see. Yeah, I don't see those spikes here anymore. They really are tied to that lower section. Hold on. Pop back in here. Pop back in here. Now we're in the lower section. Let's, TCL. Fast flying. Fast flying, true. Yeah. Okay. Fast flying, false. Well, TCL. There we go. I was about to fall through the terrain. Okay. So, there has to be a teleporter somewhere else in this module that leads directly to that, like, that isolated series of rooms. And it's very interesting. Because, like, you look at this, and that's, like, all the way back there, right? So, yeah, that ties into there. Wow. There's, like, one specific spot somewhere in the dungeon. And it's not this teleporter. This teleporter just takes you down over to an isolated room that takes you back over here, and then you're stuck. Like, you're back at the entrance again. Because, yeah, this is where... Who thought a maze would be a maze? Let me see. I know, I just want to dissect this and figure out how... Because I don't remember this particular module type at all. And so... It's pretty cool. Okay. That's the way... Like, that's the boss room, right? That's where the quest target is. It's down and around and through. So, over here... There is... a, Interesting. There's another okay, that's the section here with the door that leads to the exit, right? That teleporter leads us to the wrong location. We won't get through that way. So, let me see. Yeah, basically, that teleporter kicks you out of the maze, right? Thank you, Mershad. I appreciate it. But, yeah, so... That door kicks you out of the maze. Then this door leads down to the exit. Hi, Yuki. I sent you on Discord last night. We did some questing and all dressed up with Amon's hat and red outfits. All right, let's see. Okay. This section... Yeah. You were super tired? Aw. That's unfortunate. Okay. So, that path leads us to nothing. We know about that. This path leads to nothing. I want to know what this teleporter leads to. I'm examining the dungeon right now. I officially gave up on the dungeon. And now I'm just exploring. Give me a second. I'm going to try to hit these. These doors don't do anything, I'm pretty sure. But we're going to try anyway. Yeah, they don't do anything. So this really is just like dead end. Because, yeah, this teleport does nothing, and then that's it. So, yeah, I'm dissecting the dungeon. So we go over here. I'm gonna try the other teleporter. Yep. Unsolvable maze? I don't think that it's unsolvable in the strictest sense. I think I'm too stupid to solve it. Okay, this takes us back here. Blood, and then this would take us down. Yeah, this leads us to the actual destination. So it would be like over here. And then a turn. Yeah, and that's where the boss is. Like, you jump down there, and then you kill this guy. And if you kill this guy, it's quest complete. Yeah. I'm gonna die, though. LOL. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm just very curious because I see how it functions. There's just an entrance somewhere that I just don't have access to. Fast flying. Okay, so let me look at the module from, like, the actual gameplay perspective. Yeah, there's this section here. Because, alright. The demon girl. Oh. I see. Let me see. No chance for a portal dropping. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking there's a portal somewhere else in that module that, like, ties everything together. And I'm trying to figure out where that portal is. Because, like, this is the module, like, link. You can see one link here, one link there. I'm trying to find a third link. And, I don't see a third. Oh, shit. Hold on. Hold on a second. No. No, there's no link there. So, basically, there are two entrances. One here. And one, over here. Right? And so, yeah. Oh, very special. Okay, we're going to turn off fast flying, and then I'm going to reload, and we're going to try to explore a little more. We know is unarmed good? If you become a werewolf, it is obscenely overpowered. If you aren't a werewolf, it takes a while for it to become overpowered. But unarmed, like, starts really, really, really bad. And then it gets better as your skill goes up to the point where you can, using speed-enhancing items, break the game. Yeah. It's not a Daggerfall dungeon if you don't get lost. I mean, the thing is, I know most of these dungeons, so... yeah. Unarmed means no weapon repair. That's true. It'd be funny if this one dungeon was broken in Daggerfall Unity. I mean, while possible, I don't think that's the case. But, it's funny because, like, if I were to teleport to the quest target, the actual, the way out is easy. It's getting into that, like, dedicated section of the teleport maze that is just off. You think kicking doors down is faster with higher unarmed? It's true. That isn't wrong. 2-hour rest. Good. Now, yeah, so there's two sections here. There's a dead end, and then there's the teleporter that can take you forward. So, teleporter. From this room specifically, the only thing you can do is descend. It descends you to either a, what do you call this entrance? Sorry, this throne room, which has nothing in it. Or all the way down to a teleporter, like down, up, and around. Floating teleport skull? Haven't seen a teleport skull, but, like, there's definitely a fucking throne! No! Yes! You interact with you push the throne, which opens this door, and there's a teleporter behind it. Ha ha ha! Okay. Are you required to kill people as a werewolf? Yes. Or you get the Ring of Hersing, in which case you don't need to kill people. Yeah. Okay. Young Todd. Todd didn't, Todd did like a texture for this game or something. I've spoken with Daggerfall's developers. He did not really, like, participate a whole lot. Okay. Todd is responsible for the nudity. Yeah. We know Todd traveled back in time to implement fast travel into Elder Scrolls 1 before he ever worked there. Okay. I should rest and meditate on what I've learned about Giantish. Oh, that's an elven war axe. Well, get out of here, Iron Brigadine chain crap. I want that elven war axe. Unlike the other crap, that actually looks good. You think he did, based on one interview? I believe Daggerfall's developers over Todd Howard. So Todd Howard, according to Daggerfall's developers, Todd Howard was a tech support guy who worked in the same office as Todd. Like like the tech support guys and the developers like worked in the same space. And when the developers were like separated from the tech support people when they expanded their offices, Todd asked if he could you know, work on games, and they let him stay. And they, you know, rather than hiring a new developer, they trained him. So what ended up happening is he worked on minor stuff. Like, he was basically in training for the Terminator game and Daggerfall, right? His first game that he really worked on was what do you call it? Elder Scrolls Adventures Redguard. And he kind of headed that project while the Daggerfall developers were working on Battlespire. And that's why Battlespire like feels like a really janky Daggerfall. And Redguard feels nothing like it. It's because they were kind of worked on around the same time. Even though Redguard's development is a little, you know, overall a little later on. Like, you can tell that, like, modern Elder Scrolls was codified by Redguard. Like, at Morrowind and onward wouldn't have been the same without Redguard. Todd, it really wasn't Todd who did it. It was Michael Kirkbride and a couple other people who really, like, laid the foundation for what Tamriel would become, you know? Battlespire is super interesting. I also don't like it very much. That's just the sad reality of the situation. They kind of learned the wrong lessons. They said, oh, everyone loves Daggerfall's dungeon so much. Let's make a game that's like old Daggerfall dungeon. Yep. You can't believe someone, they haven't contracted someone to whip up a Daggerfall remake? Say Battlespire feels less broken than Redguard? Correct. But both games were made under incredible constraints. Like, it's amazing that Redguard and Battlespire got made at all. Let's see what Yuki sent me. Oh, God. Oh, Yuki, I am not, in fact, 02 or whatever. Holy fuck. Yeah. No. No. It's just the colors, okay? Okay. Okay. I see. Anyway, Balm. Let's go down. Doter, thank you for the gift subs. Okay. We're going down. This is where the boss is. We're gonna go kill the boss. But yeah, that throne puzzle. Go figure. Oh god, both of them. There's a good chance I'm gonna die if I can't dodge. Yeah. A giant and an ogre. Meow. I hear, like... Whoop. Daggerfall, the giant terrorizing Maneva, has been killed. Unfortunately, I gotta heal myself. This is where all my magic is going. Okay, we got it. We've defeated the giant that was leading this area, so that's nice. Now we're going to eat some meat and then have an apple. Now we're full. We need to get out of here. Yeah, we've cleaned up the main area, at least. Very happy about that. Let's climb up and out. Climbing skill. In my Elder Scrolls game. Let's see here. Yeah. Very, very silly stuff. Okay. I'm just noticing, like, the one piece of hair that's, like, going off to the side. Hold on. Try that. Flip it over my headset. Make it extra silly. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, let's see. Are they climbing mods for the post-Daggerfall games? Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim uses something called Sky Parkour, where you can like climb, like you actually like use an interact button and like a little light, and your character actually like does a full animation in 3D. It's really cool. Okay. Skyclimb V2. Don't use V1. You use the better version. Let me see. I'm checking to see if I missed anything. We should be fine. The giant who's trapped in a hole must be killed. Yes. That was pretty funny, wasn't it? I assumed that he knew that adventurers were being hired to kill him, and so he just prepared, was like bunkered down. That's my assumption. This way? Giants. Yep. Oh. What part of Battlespire and Redguard ended up in later games? True. Game-breaking robe in Morrowind that they had to patch out of the game. The Mantle of Woe. Wait, what was the name of the robe in the other game? Sorry, in the expansion. Trying to remember the name of that robe. God, I'm blanking on it. Gives you sun vulnerability. Oh well. Increased my dodging skill. I gotta get out of here. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Through this portal. Cool. We've reached the coffin. A ghost. Oh god. That thing is wrecking me. It's an overpowering wraith. I'm just gonna stab it when it comes through this section. It was bugged. Used restore health and stamina, but it became a passive effect and made you immortal. That's funny. So it's supposed to be a non-use effect. Okay, fair enough. I don't know anything about that, to be honest. Okay. Wraith Essence. We gotta go up and around. Gonna get out of here. Yeah, mental gymnastics. Otherwise, he's just stuck in a hole. Okay. I have to figure out how to get out of here. Gotta go up. Before I go up, let's do this. Let's take a moment and use a camping kit. We're gonna rest for like a couple hours. I think that might be the best thing to do. So my camping kit's right here. There it is. And we're going to rest for like 4 hours. Just get our stats up. But we have rapid healing and regeneration, so I'm actually quite good. Eat that meat and go. So let's see what else we got. Okay. Save again. Need to poke at one more thing. Lots of messages. Okay. Has a video game ever made you cry? Someone asked. Fucking Final Fantasy XIV. Sorrow of Wirlet. When, what's his name's kids just die one after another. And he manages to save his, like, last daughter at the very end. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, it wasn't when, like, it's when she woke up from the coma and said, "Father." Like, that moment, I just, like, was weeping. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I have no fucking clue where I need how to get out of here. I'm gonna try going this way. Might work. Ah, yeah. I see. This way. We're getting out of here. We're leaving the dungeon. Leave the dungeon, die in the wilderness. But no. This should do it. This is the entrance. Cool. You can hear it raining outside. So yeah, this Elven Cuirass. Here, I'll equip it to show you the superior, high-quality content. So, this is a Dwarven Cuirass right now, obviously. But if we switch to this one, this Elven Cuirass is also very high quality. Looking, there's a Skyrim mod, and these are modeled after the Skyrim mod. That's the funny part. Like, these ridiculous armors are modeled directly after a Skyrim mod. There we go. We just need to throw this up. This is slightly used. This is a problem. I need new. Almost new and new. Yeah, that's fine. Bikini armors in Daggerfall, yes. We know from Elder Scrolls 1, the Arena's box art, that skimpy armor was canon from the very beginning. But, oh, I should probably favorite this. There we go. My head is itchy. It's fine. Let me see. What else we got? I'm peeking at something else really quick before we head on out. Because when we head on out, we're kind of committed. It's going to be raining and everything. What I'd like to do, I need to fix something. I'm noticing that, like, my YouTube control panel is being silly. So I'm just exiting it and going back in. Yeah, Gaius Van Balthazar. That's the character, Yuki. Okay. Let me see. Okay, I've got the control panel fixed. Checking. Yeah, I was saying this earlier. People were declaring that, hold on. Let me see. I'm just scrolling up a bit because it's stupid. Should be around here. There it is. All right, Yuki. I showed this off during my Fallout stream, but according to Reddit 2 days ago, popular streamer Zarek began their transition journey coinciding with a Morrowind streaming marathon. Apparently, OpenMW may have specific relevance to this matter. That's that's what Reddit is saying. I don't fucking know. Thank you, Reddit, for wildly speculating about my life. Yeah. You said that made no sense? Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yeah, who knows? Maybe OpenMW changes people. You said shows what you know it was New Vegas. How many hours of New Vegas do I actually have? Let's see. Very high IQ posting. Yeah. No, I'm going to find out how many hours of New Vegas I have really quick because I'm curious. So if we pull open my perfectly normal desktop with my perfectly normal Steam profile, there we go. We can see I go into games. And, yep. Let's see. Final Fantasy 14 is 8.3 thousand hours. Warframe is 5.5. Skyrim is 3 and 2.8. Yes. Now, Fallout New Vegas is 1.1 thousand hours. No Man's Sky, I've got more hours as well. Oblivion doesn't really count because Oblivion was a, what do you call it? It was, like, I played most of it on the disc version before we had little things like, Steam. Yeah. Same thing for Morrowind. I do love Elden Ring, though. Okay, let me go ahead and figure that out. There we go. Neat. Let's go. So, 400 hours in Elden Ring is most shocking. But I mean, there are mods for Elden Ring. Elden Ring Reforged, Seamless Co-op. There's, like, really cool sorceries, really cool incantations. There's, like, dual-wielding whips. I did that twice. Like, that was awesome. My first playthrough, though, was absolutely a Moonlight Katana, or whatever it's called. I've forgotten the name at this point. Let's see. Hold on. Thought I saw something in here with all the powerful drugs. I got a lot of meat to sell as well. Yeah. Let's see. 64,000 gold. Moonveil. Yeah. My first playthrough was with the Moonveil Katana. So I could, you know, that beefy intelligence scaling. Yes. There's my arrows. That's too many arrows. Just put away like 900 arrows, and that way I have 146. We can leave now. You douse your torch. Good. We got our wagon. We're going to return. And to figure out where we're going. Let's travel to the Shrine of Durgrud. No. No, let's go to Cromvale Commons. Cromville Cabin. I was going to say, like, caravans or something. I ran into a farm. The farm sucks. Let's resume. It's definitely a spooky area. Enemies are seeking to prevent my travel. Just watch me, enemies. I'm gonna keep going. Yes. We did it. No, we're not hunting animals. We're not doing that. We're good, though. We're good. Yes! A rather smug figure ambles around the area showing off a piece of paper. Hey, Khajiit! I got a bit of trick for you. Truly perplexing maze that only the smartest people can decipher. But if it takes you more than a minute, I win 100 gold. Ha! Let's give it a try. Let's do it. Perhaps you overestimated your intellect. The maze is complex. You managed to complete it in just under 40 seconds. He applauds you and offers you 400 gold. Yes. Celebration of second planting. Full glory this holiday. Free clinics in temples are open for the second and last time this year, offering cures for those who are suffering from a disease or affliction. Neat. Okay. Yep. Battle injuries are healed only at full price. I see. Well, I take my 104 gold. Thank you very much. And we're going to go find an inn for the night. I guess we're not actually tired. It's just that traveling at night sucks. It's 8 a.m. Okay, never mind. I thought we were at night. Turns out it's just raining. It's overcast. The sun does not shine through the clouds very well, apparently. Let's go to the Dead Man's Barbarian. I'm the Dead Man's No, let's go check out the other stores in town. We got time. Let's go. The horse is getting soaked through. Return to. Now then. Let's go. The Young Dagger. Yep, keep on going. The House of Debella. No. The Black Vampire. I see. I've seen that one. I'm just immediately thinking of that trailer. It's a pretty bad trailer. Like, awful movie. One of the worst. What was it? Here, hold on. This is like one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
I curse you with my name. You shall be Blackula.
It's a pretty bad movie. Okay, so we're gonna go prestigious equipment. We're gonna check that out. Yeah. All right. So, what kind is this? This is a poor quality store. Yes. Yeah. I need to sell the cloaks that are, like, worn in some way. Like, I've got a bunch of new cloaks, and that's cool. But anything that is, yeah, almost new, get out of here. This one, yeah, that one's new. Worn and used, get out of here. Excellent. We're selling all the cloaks that are some form of degraded. I'm also selling meat. All the meat. Not the Daryl. The Daryl is an illegal drug. Okay. Let's check our actual almost new, slightly used, slightly used. Keep that new one. Hold on. Yeah. I need to switch. Which one is this? That's... One of these is new, and I want to grab that. Almost new. We can grab the almost new ones, because they're fine. But the others need to go. What else are we selling? Weapons. Keep the elven crossbow, just in case. The elven war axe is a nice sell, though. Yeah. 256. It was a decent sale. Grumble, grumble. Let's see what else the store has. I also should go to my wagon and equip a cloak or two. 2 black cloaks might be nice. Let's do that. And then we just need to unequip that one, use that, go back to clothing, and re-equip. Good. We have black cloaks now. White cloak, red cloak. I'm happy. I just wanted to make sure my cloaks were all set, because we need it to survive the rain when we travel outside. I don't see anything I really care about here. I'm going to go upstairs, check the back stock. Whole lot of nothing. Whole lot of nothing. It's fine. Let's see. What else we got? We're going to check the last store down there in the corner. And then we'll hop in an inn. The Naked Dungeon. Yeah, we'll go to the Naked Dungeon. And just buy a meal really quick. Buy a bandage? Sure. This is also a poor quality shop. Meaning if we wanted to buy something, we can buy it cheap, but we need to acknowledge that things aren't very, like, there aren't a very, wide selection. Why did Todd Howard get rid of the cheesecake? I know exactly why, but it's unfortunate, you know? There we go. So... This way... Winged Twists and Morrowind were originally going to be horny, but they changed it. I mean, yeah. The Nocturnals had their boobs out in Battlespire. And they're the closest thing to Winged Twilights you can see. I believe in ESO they changed the Nocturnals to be called Shrikes. But, unfortunately, their boobs are covered as well. Yeah. This game needs to be an MMO. I'd like that, personally. It's definitely big enough to do that. I get Asheron's Call feelings almost immediately. Though Asheron's Call is a bit more developed in 1999 full 3D. Still, how they handle travel in Asheron's Call is they have portals. Like, one town may lead to another via portals, and you can use portals to kind of travel the world. Let's see. You think the Battlespire, Daggerfall, Daedric Seducers are unironically awesome? They are. They are. I like them very much. Not only when their tits are out, but like the Daedric Seducers have like they'll walk around like a normal woman, you know, just and then all of a sudden when your back is turned, their wings burst out. They start flying and casting spells at you. It's a lovely set of mechanics, I think. I need to go to the side here. Yeah. Unpopular opinion, but you like boobs? I mean, yeah. My goodness. What else we got here? Oh. I realized I have my backup battery plugged into my phone. And I'm like, I don't need to have that. It's like it's fully charged. Anyway. My phone's going buzz, buzz. I see. Okay. We need to stop. We need to eat. We're getting hungry. Eat the meat. We also have bread, but we should have the bread after the meat. Hello, hello. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to play more Shadow of Cerberus. There's a lot of things I'd like to do. Okay. Stop. This area looks interesting. There might be a bandit here. I hear them. Hello there. Follow me. I've recruited the thief into my party. You there. Follow me. Sneers at me. I pinched a gold piece off of him. I pacified him and then used a... that's really funny. Okay, this guy too. You there. Is not interested in talking to me. Fair enough. I saw my friend, his friend die after speaking to me. Hiss sap. That's some good stuff. Nice. Berry bushes. Okay. Let's see what's over here. Not much. Basilisk's eye. A few other things. Let's go. Back to the wagon. Gonna put some things away. Like all the ingredients we picked up. Turns out the ingredients weigh a lot. I don't know if I'm actually gonna make potions, to be honest. But I'd like to sell a lot of those ingredients. That'd be nice. Let's see. Anything else we need to do while we're here? Probably just put away the weapons. That should be fine. Okay. So... save the game and continue our journey. Along the road. Yeah. Oh, another one. Let's go to this fort. Are you using survival mods? Or is it basic Daggerfall mechanic? There's absolutely nothing like this in vanilla Daggerfall. The weapons, some of the magic, the wagon system that I'm using, the weather, The hunger, all of it is added. Daggerfall is a very basic but fun game. You should check out a video I made titled Two Ways to Play Daggerfall. It's on my YouTube channel. Yes. Wow. Got it. There are no roads. No variance in terrain. Nothing. There are 2 videos I recommend checking out, Chrono. My Daggerfall New Player's Guide and my 2 Ways to Play Daggerfall. They will give you a good list of mods, but not the ones I'm using. For the ones I'm using, check out my link tree. The bot just said it. And go to the bottom where my website is, and you can check it out, the mod list out there. Yes. I converted one of the bandits to fight the other, and then they both decided to fight me anyway. What a shame. That guy's shooting me.
No, impossible.
No, impossible. Nice, my streetwise skills ready to level. There you go. Okay. So, what I need to do now is figure out how to get down. I have no idea. There's supposed to be a ladder, but I don't know where it is. And so I'm walking around going, where's the ladder? There's the ladder. Okay, cool. Where did I leave my wagon? It's on one of the sides. Oh, well. A nymph just died. Is that an orc? Or... yeah, it's an orc. Okay. Okay, change your plans, change your plans, change your plans, change your plans. Crossbow. And, my thief is dead. Damn. The bodkin arrow killed that guy, but we're gonna try our best here. Freeze! I said freeze! Okay, that didn't work too well. Poison. We're gonna drop the poison on the ground here. Yeah. Yeah, what are you gonna do about it, huh? Walk into the poison, you bastards. Okay, one of them died to poison. That's good. Come on, come on, come on. Thank you. Bam. Alright, he's burning. Let's use bodkin arrows. That's an orcish warlord. It's like a really high... It's impossible rated. That's why I'm running away and using arrows. We got this. Yeah, we killed the orcs. The thief we recruited died, but, you know, that's because we ran into a freaking orcish warlord. We got it, though. Had to abuse fire arrows again. Oh, an armlet. That thing looks nice. Take everything. Leave behind nothing. There's a shaman there. No, it's not a shaman. It's an orc sergeant. But unlike the warlord, who's impossible, I was able to kill the sergeant myself. Now, still need to find that wagon. It's somewhere around, I guess. There it is. I'm gonna take the wagon over to the corpses. Treasure. The real treasure is the loot from our enemies. Yeah, we found some cool stuff in treasure chests, but, you know. Okay. Put all this stuff away. Wasn't putting it in the wagon, I was putting it on the ground. There we go. I have 399 small teeth. I should probably sell those. Someone needs bone. Lots of bone. 116. Trying to figure out what else I'm missing. Like, I obviously have too much stuff on me. I think it's just too many potions, possibly. Let's eat this meat. Not yet. Keep the bread. These extra cloaks can be put away along with all the jewelry. Okay, the jewelry is definitely contributing. I'd love to repair my stuff, but I can't right now. Let's use those bandages really quick. Some of them. There. Cool. Now we'll go pick up the loot. Those elven silver greaves. I mean, you can make like armor. You can line it with silver, but you should never ever attempt to make weapons or armor out of pure silver. That is a terrible, terrible idea. For one thing, silver won't hold an edge if it's pure. Secondly, it's a giant waste of resources. When we talk about, like, silver swords that kill the undead, they obviously line it with silver. And then apply a new, like, coating of silver when it wears out. Whoop. There we go. That should do it. Yeah. We've looted all the corpses. We can go. I say we've looted them all. There's 2 more that I missed. That one and this one. Okay, we got them all. Body has no treasure. The body is a treasure. This way. A glass sword. Well, glass in the Elder Scrolls is actually like a mystical material. It's not the kind of glass that we put on windows. It's some sort of very scary, like, translucent gemstone that's harder than, what do you call it? Harder than most metals. Follow me. But also lighter. In later Elder Scrolls games, they will call it malachite, I think. But, in Morrowind, it was very clear it was supposed to be glass. Like, as a, rare resource. Something that the Empire, like, strictly regulated. Topaz! Cool. Red berries acquired. This will do. What? Yeah, imagine someone making a glass sword. Because they heard that glass swords were great. So they worked really hard to make a sword made out of glass. There we go. Anyway. We're gonna continue. Let's see what's next. Hold on. I think there's a KOTOR meme here.
Hey, take those sneakers off. Take them off, I said. Ah, let them go. We'll never.
There you go. Okay. Apparently I missed a lot of berries. Oh, jeez. Hey there. Follow me. I've recruited the rogue. Recruited a thief and a rogue into my party. Who's next? There was another one. Follow me. So this rogue refused to join me, but I pacified her. I'm gonna stab her in the butt. There we go. Easy peasy. We got some moon sugar for our trouble. Yep. Obsidian is, yes, volcanic glass, but the glass in Morrowind is like a green, mysterious substance. Leather Warhammer. Yep. Hold on. What is this? I'm just going through and I'm like purging the bandit camps. It's really funny. I don't think there are any bandits here. How very sad. I am immediately blinded by a bandit who I convert to my party. I pacified him and converted him while blind. Can you imagine what kind of conversation had to have happened where I secured the loyalty of someone while blind? Okay. Let's go. Need to fix something. We have, like, I can already see, like, multiple bandits in this camp, but I need to fix something in a different window. Give me a second. There we go. I'm fixing a thing. We should be good. Blessings of Mystara upon ye. Coin for an old woman. Okay. Yep. I pinched 5 gold pieces and converted her. That one's not impressed. Fuck. Damn it. This is unfortunate. Come on. Hello there. Stay a while and listen. He's getting shot at by my allies. It's really funny. You there. Follow me. You sneered at me? Welcome to die. I've just gained points in backstabbing. This is great. Follow me. Okay. That should do it. Incense of Mara and a Colovian fur hat. Okay. Some tree sap. I'm gonna have to go over and deposit everything. These bandits have way too much stuff. The looting is good. But we need to continue. Okay. Gonna bring my wagon over so that I can properly loot everybody. There we go. That'll do it. Ooh, a left pauldron with unknown powers. And a good-looking bra. Okay. That's fine by me. Let's get out of here. I don't have the identify spell. I'd love to have it. That'd be nice. Let me go ahead and cast stamina. There we go. Yeah, it's unfortunate that all these people had to die, but they're bandits, and I know they're on like a back road, but still, like I see a bandit camper off the road, and I go, time to kill. See this guy right here, for example. Hello there. Follow me. She sneered at me. She refuses. Yeah. Good. I am blind. Ah. Ah. Boom. The blind has worn off. And it looks like I have 2 bandits after me. What a shame. I have been not betrayed, but I'm irritated at this. There we go. We defeated all of them. Hag's Breath is lovely. Ooh, what's this? Infernal Tongues, Amethyst, Pearl Amulet, Topaz. This is all good stuff. Can't wait to fill up my wagon some more. That is not your wagon. Okay. My wagon's over here. That makes more sense. My harvest skill has increased to 36. So yeah, it looks like my party members weren't here. I thought that one lady was, but it turned out she wasn't. She was just infighting with her friend for some reason. Mystery. All of it is a mystery. Eat the meat. You were not hungry enough to eat the meat. I see. Let's do... Okay. First things first. Gonna go grab the corpse loot. Oh no, I'm equipping it by accident. It's fine. We're good now. That orcish pauldron was a rare drop, I've got to say. Yeah, this is not your wagon. It's like, yeah, I know, but I'd like to steal it anyway. I'd like to have multiple wagons for multiple situations. That would be nice. Just be able to, like, leave the other wagons behind at a base. Okay. Checking a thing. Hold on a second. I want to hear this. I want to hear this Star Wars line.
Many battles does that one have left in him, as Revan intended. A general needs an army as he needs those he trusts.
Fair enough. Mandalorian, yeah. Yeah. She had a lot of insights, that Sith lady. She also kind of, like, picked fights with you for no reason. Yep. Oh, no. You there. Join me or perish. Aren't we the real warlord? Oh, she's a mix of wise and old woman yells at cloud. Yes. Recipe. Well, your power is to gather people together and, you know, bind them through the Force. The exile's kind of frightening, actually. Hold on a second. What about this one?
The United States has fallen on hard times, yes, but it can be healed. Our land is ravaged by mutation. The war was so many years ago, and yet we still suffer from its effects. And that is why I am giving another 100 billion caps to Israel.
Let's keep going. Holy shit. Okay. Uh... Yeah, it's funny. I'm not, Smitty, go back to the previous clip I played real quick. We're not discussing it, but, it is funny. Okay. There we go. That should do. I need to see where we are. Okay, we're almost back to the commons. Good. And then we'll head up. I just wanted to get some training done, which I did. It's time for us to travel. So, where were we? Ips Tower? I think it was Ips Tower. Countess of Maneva, put a bounty. Vanshire. Okay, Vanshire's where we gotta go, so. Yeah. Okay. I wish to travel cautiously to Vanshire. We're going to... I guess recklessly would get us there in half the time. Nah, cautiously, it's fine. So, getting there is pretty easy.
So even though the world is huge, you can select anywhere you know about in the map and instantly fast travel there. This gets you right to the fun. Fast travel. Fast.
Just gonna take a minute for it to load, I assume. There we go. The Regal Bearing. Good. Let me see. Vanshire. We gotta go to the palace. Palace is up there. It's all fine. Taking a bit. Let me trying to remember what's the auto run button. I think it's like 7. Yeah, number pad 7 is what I bound auto run to. I wanted to be able to take my hands off the keyboard and still go to the palace. Yes, yes. How hard are you going to hit your head by doing the main campaign? Shut up! The main campaign of Daggerfall without a guide. Hold on. I need to, like you said, no hand. Let's play through. No, hold on a second. So I'm going to go ahead and show you something. This is UESP. This is called the quest flowchart. All right? All of this is required. Get excited. Good luck. So you should use a guide, yes. Probably. There are only a couple places where you can outright fail it. You are amused by this lock. Am I? Nothing. I have a feeling the guards are going to go halt, 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 halt. At any moment. How you doing, sir? So, the giant of Durgoth is dead. Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward. Thank you. If that sounds a little Skyrim-y, that's because it is. Okay. It's modeled after the Skyrim, like, Radiant Quest mods. Okay. Let's see here. I want to check my details. What was it? It wasn't T, it was Y. T is travel. I. There we go. I am dependable. They know me in Maneva. I'm a dependable person. I'm not dependable. Okay. Don't depend on me. Alright. Before we go anywhere else, let's see. There's some fish we can steal. I'd like to do that. I'd like to steal some fish. Hello there. What do you want? Nothing. That's the best part, yeah. There's nothing you can get from me. Alright, let's find a goods store. Since we're in Vanshire, we should... There's a weapons shop here. But I need something with armor. Like an armor store or something. Let's see... Yep. Now... Backporting Radiant Quest to a game that actually did Radiant Quest before Radiant Quest. It's true. It's true. Let's see... Back when you didn't have to mod a game to play as a cat girl. True. Okay, that's a general goods store. I'd like to find a pawnbroker if possible. Let's ask some of these peasants if they know what we're doing. Hello there. I'd like to find a pawn shop. Prestigious used merchandise is right there to the south. Okay. And then southwest for the other one. Yeah. So, to the south, we're looking for a pawn shop. That is a tailor store. The Feather and Unicorn. The Pilgrim's Kitten. I see. We're going for this used merchandise store. Yeah. Sad NPC face. I understand. Alright, this should be where we want to go. It opens at 9. It's currently 7:38. I'm thinking, let's just hang out here and repair some of our stuff. Hold on. Rat. Is it B? That's B's for it's F6. F6 is the button. Okay. I want to use epoxy glue to repair infernal tongues. No. God, the meat has gone moldy. What a shame. I'll have to eat one of these fish. The fish was delicious. But no. I should have a whetstone around here somewhere. Let's check the wagon. Whetstone flex steel is flex seal. Oh, I was gonna say that the flex steel is a part of Shadow Cerberus. I was playing that recently. Let's see. Oh, woodland creatures. Something isn't right with anti-aliasing. Correct. It's a texture problem, most likely. Let's use charging powder on my adamantium crossbow of Oblivion. Yes. Then I guess I don't see any whetstones. I see a lot of books. The books are good, but I may have to go buy a whetstone somewhere. So like I see the armorer's hammer, and that's nice, but what, like, did I have like a billion craft goods here? No, I don't. There's a whetstone. Hell yeah. Okay, we got it. We can use the whetstone now. There you go. Dwarven spear. Sharpen that blade. Okay, it should be open now. No, it's got like 5 minutes. Well, we're gonna finish off sharpening the blade, I think. Already did that. Fine. Armor or hammer. My orcish pauldron is at 9%. Let's repair that. And now, the area should be open. Pawnbroker. Inferior quality. What a shame. We're going to have to sell things for a better price. I mean, just save it under men. Where's men 1? There we go. Okay. This is a pawn shop. They'll buy almost anything. And they're inferior quality, so chances are we'll get a good price. We'll see. That's all the armor that was in the wagon. Let's get rid of the sandals. There's a few items that I've been, like, going back and forth on. And I'm just like, no, I'm getting rid of these. Okay. Ingredients. Yeah, they don't buy ingredients here, I guess. That's what they don't buy. What about miscellaneous? Holy Tome, you bet. Then check the wagon. Okay, yeah. We got to figure out what we want to sell from here. We shall see. Long shirt, get out. Plain robe, go away. Red loincloth. You too can be the skimpiest. Holy candle, goodbye. I should sell a couple, like, infernal tongues, because I'm not going to be learning Daedric right now. Vernacular of the lower classes. We'll sell that. That's a, what do you call it? A speechcraft book. Polite manners and good society. Get rid of that. Okay. We've got plenty of these, so it's not that big a deal. Get rid of an infernal tongues. I've got a lot of books. A whole ton of books. Also want to sell the illegal drugs, but I'm going to wait and save it first. Make sure we don't accidentally get the guards called on us. Halt, 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 halt. You're selling illegal drugs. Like, yes. It's delightful. Teaches you bad words. Learn to be naughty. Okay. I'm going to triple check the bottom here. Get rid of that tobacco. And we'll sell. See what we get. 11,000 gold. Fair enough. Now, we're going to stop. We're going to step outside. Make a save. Then we'll go back in and try to sell the illegal drugs. Hello. So, we go over here. And, gonna just really quick. That's a lot of stuff we have. Bell. Nobody wants a bell. Bells can be enchanted. They're nice. The gamer. Oh, sugar. Yes. It was that one.
With the glass ceiling broken, all the oppressed groups shall prosper, especially the most oppressed group of all, gamers.
There you go. Okay. Altmer, Bosmer, Falmer, Orsimer, Gamer. Okay. We're grabbing the illegal drugs now. Triple checking. It's a lot of Hag's Breath. And Daryl. I can't wait to die. It is funny, though. Okay. 7,000 gold. You are paid with a letter of credit. I sold him a bunch of illegal drugs and was paid with a letter of credit. The banks must not care. It's fine. I guess we gotta go to the bank and deposit our money. This is very funny. You should rest and meditate on what you've learned about mercantile. I suppose so. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing here I want to buy. So, let's go to the bank. Wait, the Royal Royal Anthology. Hello, sir. I would like to know where the bank is. Let's see, I'd help you if I could. I see. Try southwest of here. I see. The bank is to the southwest. It's in the corner. Yeah, we'll go there. Heading to the bank. Going to deposit my, what, 70,000 gold, as well as my letters of credit. Give me narcotics. Here's an IOU. I mean, to be fair, it's not an IOU from him, but rather it's payable at the bank. And if he writes bad checks, the bank will, you know, murder him. Tinctures. What do we get? This is a high-quality store. Potion of healing, potion of shield. I'll buy those, thanks. What else? Potion of healing, heal true. Sure. A bank IOU is basically just paper currency. Yeah. Exactly. A personal IOU, on the other hand, well, you might be able to take that to court, but good luck. Let's see. Banking. Okay, I want to deposit my letters of credit. Yes. A guide to emulation on Android. No, I'm afraid I'm super lazy. And I used RetroArch, which was a front end to emulate on my Android. I was yeah, if you're talking about DOSBox, I tried that once and declared it not suitable. For Daggerfall specifically, if you want to use games on Android, what I'd recommend you do is you like find something called an Open Microwave from Morrowind, Daggerfall Unity Android port. Daggerfall Unity Android port, that's what it was. Yeah. Okay. So, let's deposit 9,999. I don't have enough gold, so fair enough. 1183. 64,000. Okay. Cool. So we have 500 gold. Right now I'm going to grab I'm going to withdraw 200 gold pieces. I'm going to withdraw a letter of credit for, let's say, 8,000. And there we go. We're set. Yeah. Open Microwave is for the OpenMW engine, the open source Morrowind engine, that is. And the Daggerfall one is just Daggerfall Unity Android port. You'll probably have to download those separately. You know, use a PC. It's unfortunate that, like, I'm... Oh, there's a spare wagon wheel we can pick up. Nice. No one cares. I wonder if that N-Gage emulator is available for Android. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's only available for Windows, officially. There might be a Linux port, but yeah. Yeah. Let me check this concoction store. Hold on. No potions. And no potions I want. There's a cure disease potion there. That might be nice. Yeah, let's buy it. Good. Wine it is. Yeah. John, who hangs around the channel sometimes, he has a tendency to, like, play Oblivion on the Android. It's kind of amazing. He can get up to, like, 30 FPS sometimes. Okay, we finished the bank. Got everything done here in Vanshire. So I'm wondering what we should do now. The lower price of Linux handhelds. Higher use of Android. Yep. There's some very interesting handheld devices that people have been pointing me to. Like one that looks just like a 3DS. Obviously isn't a 3DS, but it looks like one. Hi, Cody. Alright. We are going to travel to the Mages Guild. Yeah, I've my 3DS is pretty simple, you know. Yeah. It's just a basic 3DS. Okay. Let me see. Mages Guild. We're waiting. Android is a weird version of Linux. Yeah. It's funny how Google is really, like, pushing to stop side-loading of Android apps. They really want you to go through their store or nothing. They open in an hour. Okay, fair enough. If they're opening in an hour, I'm going to take a moment and... what do you call it? Repair my armor some more. Yeah. My orcish pauldron. One more repair and we'll be good to go. Good. That should do it. You just got your wife a Switch 2 for her birthday. She likes all kinds of games. Anything you'd recommend? I'm afraid the only game I have for the Switch 2 is actually for the Switch because, you know, I don't have a Switch 2. I have the Metroid Prime Beyond, which is pretty good if you just wanted more Metroid Prime and you didn't care about any lack of, like, advancements in it. It's pretty okay. It's pretty okay. Obviously people wanted more than pretty okay. But, you know, that's the unfortunate reality of that situation. You love the Steam Deck? Steam Deck is great. I just got what do you call it? Some fixes for Steam. Like my controller wasn't working too well, and I upgraded the firmware on my controllers to like the latest version, and it turned out like basically just had to remind it that these controllers existed. Now they work very well in Android, in Linux. Sorry. But yeah, Xbox controllers that aren't fully updated can run poorly on Linux, unfortunately. Said the Steam Deck is too far and in between, weaker than your computer, but too big to be truly portable. I mean, yeah, you'd put it in a bag. You wouldn't have it in your what do you call it, in your pocket. I do have a pocket, believe it or not, a single pocket. Let me see here. Hold on, I'm fixing something. What do you call it? Hold on. All kinds of shenanigans. Yeah, there we go. Let me see. Fixing. But yeah. Let me switch. Yeah, so my cell phone is about half the size of my head. It's a Galaxy Note. And the idea is it's kind of a mid-grade between a cell phone and a tablet. Fits fairly well. But as far as like a pocket goes, I just kind of keep it in my shirt pocket like that. No problem. It's, if I wanted to record camera footage, I could pretty easily that way. No big deal. Anyway.
So even though the world is huge, you can select anywhere you know about on the map and instantly fast travel there. This gets you right to the fun. Fast travel. Fast.
That was actually a mistake. I didn't mean to play that. I meant to play this one.
All right, let's state the obvious. There's something wrong with me.
There we go. That's it. Yeah. Okay. You want to get a fanny pack? I had one back in the day. What I would do back in the day when I wanted to, like when I was going places, I had a fanny pack, but then I also would, I'd go out with like a short sleeve shirt. This is when I was a kid, right? I'd have a short sleeve shirt, and I would take a sweater, and I would tie the sweater around my waist. So it like kind of was like a little cape, sort of. But it would hide the fanny pack so no one could like easily get up behind me and like take stuff from it, you know? The idea is it was covered. And in the event I got cold, well, you know, I had a sweatshirt. Oh, that's just how I traveled as a kid. When I say traveled, I rode my bike everywhere. I went to so many different places.
So even though the world is huge,
Damn it!
you can select...
It really isn't supposed to do that every time. Okay. How do they do it? Yep. Let's see here. Getting a bike as a kid is like an airship in an RPG. Opens the world up to you. Oh, I went so many places. I am shocked that, you know, I wasn't abducted. You said Patrician TV bike collab. I praise his dedication to travel that way. I definitely couldn't do that. I'm old. Let me see here. All right, we're gonna request a quest from this guy in just a second. So, Mangy Mages Guild. Not Huars. I use Arch, by the way. I don't actually. Oh yeah, we were going to Gothway Garden. That's what all these quests were, all these save files were about. Fine. Mangy Mages Guild 01. Give me a quest. We need to get you a rare ingredient from a nearby dungeon. Finder's fee. Ruins of Whitcroft Place. I think that's the one in the north. I'm going to reload if it's the one I think it is, but I want to check just in case. That's Hearthwing's Hold. Where's Whitcroft? Let me see. I check my journal. There we go. 2 days travel. And then, yeah. Okay, cool. We will give Whitcroft Place a good attempt. We're going north. Leaving the city. Yeah. I'm happy about this. It's supposed to be 2 days travel. We'll see how long it actually takes. With all our stops and stuff, you know. This is a good adventure. Gonna raise in the Mages Guild. Get more and more reputation. How's our reputation right now? We're not doing the Red Lantern, LOL. But we're a hussy. Let's see. Debella, our 10 rep. Suppose we should work on Debella, come to think of it. Mages Guild and Debella. Archaeologist Guild as well. Drogan, hello, hello. Can I steal, like, are those rations? Can I steal those? Yeah, those are ration packs. I should just have them. The government doesn't want you to know this, but the ration packs are free. You can just take them with you. Okay. Here we go. So, give me a thingamababa. The green screen. Oh, you don't know anything yet. Anyway. Vardenfell Flint. No, just give me some mint tea. That's all. And then I need some stamina. Good. Let's go. We're heading north. I don't know where north. To the right. We are fine. To the north. Oh, there's more ration packs we can steal. Nice. I guess that's it. Yeah, we're good. Let's go. Wheat beer? Beer from wheat? Unfortunate. Hop on down to the worst beer you're ever gonna have. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Where are the grains? Okay. The zombies who say grains. Okay. Think we're good. I checked a couple things. We failed to avoid the encounter. Doesn't matter. The encounter doesn't matter. I can just leave. Don't see any watchtowers around here. Yeah, it says there are enemies nearby. I don't know about that. Oh. Damn, my group just went and killed the centaur without me noticing. I see. I will take everything of the centaurs. I need to put things away in my wagon. I have been carrying around too much. First of all, put away 130 of that. Then, let's keep going. Carbohydrate zombie apocalypse. A one-man cheeseburger apocalypse. Okay. Thanks, coach. That's much better, but we aren't there yet. 94. I didn't get that pauldron or this icon identified. Claymore. The Ring of the Orc Lord looks great, though. Can't wait to use that. Oh, well. Let's go loot everything. Good. Now, we need to get out of here. Right. Wait. There. Encounter. Looks like a druid. Crazy. Follow me. The druid refuses to join me. If you will not serve, then you will be destroyed. I love that doom hurt sound. There we go. That is a brazier. But if we look, we investigate the brazier. Unknown powers. That's right. That bra has unknown powers. Thankfully, this isn't Dungeons & Dragons. You will not encounter a necklace of strangulation or a girdle of changed sex. There we go. Onwards and sideways. Stop. Save. Go. Hold on. The Lynx and Dragon Tavern. No, we're going the right way. Yeah. Unknown booba magics. It's true. Gonna take a moment and grab another mint tea. Hello, sir. Give me a mint tea. Mint tea puts a buff on you that regenerates your fatigue over time. Takes 15 minutes to order and actually have the drink, but then for quite some time, your fatigue will just regenerate a little bit. As long as you aren't spending it sprinting around. Thankfully, riding on horseback is, you know, much more relaxing than sprinting through the wilds. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good joke. So, do the elves have any books about the discrimination against dwarves on the top shelf? Let's see. Hold on. I need to fix something. Should be good. There it is. Okay. There it is. High elf moment. Yes. These are enemies. Link's Awakening. This is, it's a fug something, picture. That's the name of the, artist. But, Link's Awakening is a different picture. We got that one. Let me see. Give me a second while I, find it. That was, the Flame Atronach pipeline. Okay. Yeah, beware the pipeline. Give me a second. You know it's around here somewhere. The Link one. Hold on. I'm looking. Okay. There it is. I found it. That's the Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening picture. Yeah. That's it. That's the one. Yeah. It's a pretty funny meme. I was posting funny memes yesterday while I was playing Fallout, and someone started rambling about activists, like, while I was Link is the egg at the top of the mountain. Jeez. Yeah, so someone started rambling about activists. I'm just like, wow, you're a crazy person. Hello there. Follow me. The rogue sneers at me. I'm trying to recruit these guys into my party. I've convinced this guy to fight his friend. Ball of twine. Oh, jeez. Yeah. No fun allowed. Correct. Robotnik's rules. Yes. Activists complaining about activists? Apparently. Stop liking things I don't like? Yeah, something like that. No, let me, I had a Robotnik's rules picture around here. There it is. I found it. So. Robotnik's rules. No laughing, no singing, no plants, no music, no books, no exercise, no friends, no pets, no fun, no healthy food. Robotnik's rules, no fun. Yep. Okay. Let me see here. What do we got going on? Like the no pets one? I see. All right. Okay. Let me see. Oh. Okay, well that... We should be able to go now. Good. Meat. Eat the meat. Yes. You ate the meat. You did it. There's... Oh! Bandit up there. Fair enough. Hold on. Is there a way I can do this? No, I don't think so. Ow, fuck. I'm getting shot. I need to, like, climb up here. Yep. You should rest and meditate on what you've learned about climbing. Meow. Okay. Jump. This worked. We defeated all the enemies. Technically, we didn't defeat this enemy. But, okay, those two need to be killed. We're starting with this one. Good. And now she needs to be killed next. Good. Now we can loot their topaz earrings. Hell yeah. Bit of money, some steel. We should look at our companions really quick. I'm going to examine them. So, how are you? 36 out of 66. 3 out of 73. She's going to die in the next hit. And him, 21 out of 65. So what I have to do is I have to cast a spell called Good Touch Low. Now, if we look, she mostly resisted. Let me do it again. Good Touch Low. And you see, 73 out of 73. So she's not dead. We have magics with which to cure our allies. 66 out of 66. Last one. 20 out of 65. So, yeah. We're gonna probably encounter something, like, really scary afterward, but we've healed up our party, and that's nice. You should rest and meditate on what you've learned about restoration. Go figure. Hold on a second. Where's my wagon? Oh no, my wagon got detached somewhere. It's probably like way back there. We're going to use a console command called wagon rescue. Just because I didn't intend to leave it behind. Lol. The wagon is broken. Okay, fair enough. So, that happens from time to time. The wagon breaks down. I just wish I had known about it. So, use the wagon repair kit. Good. And horse to wagon. We're fixed. Cool. Now, let's go ahead. Wagon going off without a hitch, I say. Now then, what else we got here? I'm looking at a thing. I see. That's pretty impressive. Someone sent me a thing, and I bookmarked it and then immediately closed it because it is not suitable for streaming. LOL. Awful, awful world we live in. Literally 1984. Can't show terrible things. Alright. Terrible, lovely things. Okay, I'm gonna put these fish and the jewelry away. And to figure out what's going on here. This mark doesn't matter. Yep. My goodness. Everything here is double plus good. Alright. So, 46. That should do it. We can now loot the junk. Let's go. That should do it. Everyone is freshly looted. And now we can drop everything and continue. It's nice plundering a bandit camp. Fun activity. What other fun activities can we have together? Alright. I look at that campfire, I'm like, oh, I gotta pack up my campfire. No, I don't. To the north, we continue. That is a crossroads. We're going to go talk with the knights watching this watchtower. Going to chat with them. Unimpressed. Got it. Follow me. The knight refuses to follow me. Of course the knight refuses to follow me, but... how are you? She's a level 10 knight. I believe. Let's go. Getting out of here. We're going... What direction? Cannot travel enemies nearby because they... Yeah, the game considers them enemies. Even though they won't attack me. They're technically on my side. But they've spawned as enemies so that they can fight other enemies. Okay. So... let's double check the map. Because it helps to have a map. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that it helps to have a map. Let me see.
We've got to have money.
That was the wrong one, but since I played that one, I'm going to play the companion one from Warframe.
Actualize. Synergy. Synergize. Growth. Profit. Profit.
Yeah. You know, it's really funny. Someone tried to talk to me about like the Microsoft is destroying Elder Scrolls Blades video I made. They said, why does no one call out PlayStation? Why they call it Sony when you know, a Sony studio does a bad thing? I'm like, I don't fucking know. I don't have any PlayStations outside of PlayStation 2. But it's really funny because, like, they wanted to defend Microsoft. Microsoft is an evil corporation, by the way, for those who don't know. Like, they occasionally do less bad things and occasionally give some studios autonomy and then promptly shut down other studios that, what do you call it, that are completely successful and fine, right? Microsoft is insane and evil. They've got like a really, really bizarre corporate culture that causes like good developers to not be promoted and bad developers to be promoted based on how well they adhere to certain toxic positivity mandates, basically. It's absolutely insane. Yep. Sounds like any large organization. Yeah, well, that point is that they're bad, and people are trying to say they're not bad. Alright, let's save and go. Microsoft is a cult. Yes, that's more or less the conclusion I came to. All hail Gay Ben. Gay Ben is interesting. He stopped participating in the development process because everyone was agreeing with him. And he said he wanted to be challenged. Who are you? Oh, it's a monk. Follow me. The monk refuses. There's a oh, it's a minotaur. Hello there. That is overpowering. Yeah, this minotaur may kill me. I need to get out the big guns. The crossbow of Oblivion. Okay, here we go. Fire arrow. Hell yeah. That's right. How ya doing, monk? Khajiit has wares if you have coin. Please buy this meat. And... Perfect. Mm-hmm. You said, you're literally not kidding. You live right next to Microsoft. Funny. Daggerfall with no Unity? I hate to break it to you, but Daggerfall Unity has something called retro rendering mode, where you can downscale it to 640 by 480. Everyone's obsessed with upscaling. Upscale 4K, upscale this, upscale that. No. I downscale my Daggerfall. Yeah. Tiger! We got it. Okay. So, first thing I need to do, cast some stamina. Have a look. I should dress lighter. I'm starting to sweat. There we go. I'm dressing lighter now. Everything's fine. Okay. They'll start advertising less pixels as a selling point soon. Just like those old games. The ones Zarek plays. Okay. Yeah. What I need to do... First things first. 1 day of travel. We gotta go north. Meow. Okay. I'm gonna stop. And I'm gonna make a save just in case. I don't want anything to go wrong. Okay. We continue. We got enemies down the road behind us. Orcs. No, they're lizard men. Okay, I killed one. Gonna hit the other one. Okay. 2 of them are dead. Then equip. You said 3D pixel art games and Godot. Yeah, there's a lot of really fun indie games that are being made right now. Ooh, this day gown. That's nice. We'll wear it for now. Lizard Man just had a day gown for us. Would you like to come with me, Knight? No. She refuses. I'm gonna go up here. Hello, Knight. Would you like to join me? No. We're practicing our etiquette skill when we attempt to recruit these people. And that's what we're doing. Take off all of her clothes. Oh, no. More encounters. Hello, hello. Follow me. The knight has joined my party. Yes, we recruited a knight successfully. So we have... Damn. Yeah, I'm looking at all these, like... thief. Two thieves. And a knight. Great. Gonna try to recruit the last knight. Forever knight. What? Follow me. The party is already full. Damn. What a shame. Could probably turn over one of our weakest in exchange. Let's see. How are you? You're 66. 65. And the knight's got to have more. 73. But she got hurt, so we're going to heal her. We're going to use Good Touch Low. Yes. Good Touch Low. She's at 73. Good. As for you, 100. We're just going to keep our party. Our party's good. Let's keep it up. Mm-hmm. Death the Knidgets. What? Failed to avoid encounter? Where? There. Orcs fighting a giant. The orc has joined me. The other orc has not. Yeah. I have to kill this orc. Hello, sir. Would you... that's an assassin. Oh, by the way, we convinced that orc not to fight us. It was really funny. But yes, yes. Swoosh. What else? What else? I'll switch to a different one in a second. Another orc. Crap. Meow. Got it. Did not mean to equip that. That is unfortunate. Well. Yeah. I think we got everything. Yeah, we looted everything. There's that orc we haven't killed, but I don't know if it'll be worth it. Probably not. Let's give it a try anyway. So... yeah, I wouldn't know anything about that. Okay. Put the meat away. Use the cooked fish. And we just have to equip the Dwarven Helm and the Dwarven Spear. Everything else can go. This is fine. Okay. So we're going to try it. We're going to try to kill the orc. I'm going to save it first just in case. Here we go. That Dwarven Mace looks pretty nice. I need to fix this. I want to get a red outfit. Not this one specifically. Actually, yeah, these two will do. Equip this one. Equip that one. Perfect. That should do it. Okay. To the north, we must continue. I gotta heal myself as well. Balm. Perfect. Onwards. Gonna check the map really quick. Alright, when we hit the crossroads here at Longford, we're gonna go directly to the dungeon. Up here. Yep. Formal brazier. Yes. The brazier needs to be formal, I assume. Discriminating attire. You got it. Okay. Oh, shoot. Hold on. I'm gonna go back for a sec. Yeah. I want to chat with these guys. We're trying to push our etiquette skill up. They're not interested in talking to me. Fair enough. It's getting dark. But, let's go look at our skills. Skills, primary. You can see archery, long blade, and critical strike. Major skills, mercantile, pickpocket, and lockpicking. And then minor skills are streetwise, etiquette, dodging, medical, restoration, thaumaturgy. So restoration, thaumaturgy are like our two, what do you call it? Two magic skills. But then we also have speech skills for Streetwise and etiquette. You can see how they're like 50 and 52. Streetwise is easier because like every bandit in the world, whereas etiquette, that's why we keep talking to those knights. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm just going to keep going. It's getting dark. I need to get to the town. We've arrived in Longford. We don't need to sleep here, but it might be a good idea to. I'm going to check the royal fines. Better appointed than many, a solid quality shop. That man is too rich for me to sell to. High-class merchants will give you a worse deal. Shabby merchants will give you a better deal because they don't know what they're doing. So let's go look to see if there are any other stores in town. The vintage gear store, and then there's a area over there. Up north. Another solid quality store. Gonna sneeze in a second. Yeah, solid quality I'm not selling here. Just buying bandages. Bandages are good. That should do it. Do you have clothing mods? I have a lot of mods. I have dozens of mods, maybe even hundreds. When did we start this play? I'm curious now. When did we start this playthrough? Let's find out. Okay. Here we go. Pull that open. So, if I go over to playlists and then Daggerfall. Got it. Okay. So it looks like we started this playthrough 6 months ago. And, yeah. A little bit like Inuyasha? Yeah. Kinda. It's funny how many people like watched Inuyasha back in the day and then dropped off of Japanese cartoons entirely and didn't know that Yashahime was a thing. It's kind of amazing. Yashahime's kind of not great. But, oh boy. For people who were anticipating some kind of, like, continuation, they didn't realize that... Well, what do you mean, Sesshomaru and Rin, that little girl who was following him around? Yeah, they had a kid. It's like, isn't that very, very, very problematic? Yes, it is. But he's a demon. You forgot about that. Love it. Okay, this store is locked. There's no getting inside. Yeah. You said they had a kid? No. Okay. Feudal era demons. Come on now. This was expected. It was going to happen. This is an awful quality store. Yes. Being pure evil is one thing, but I draw the line somewhere. Yeah. I'm going to sell all my alchemy ingredients. I'm done. I'm done gathering them. I'm just gonna make some money. Let's keep some of the. Let's keep the platinum, lead, gold. Nah. I didn't change my mind. Okay, 50,000 gold, paid with letter credit. Yes, 399 teeth. Yes, but I sold all my alchemy ingredients, all of them, from this entire playthrough. That's jaw-dropping. Okay. I don't, like, the alchemy system works. It's just, I don't care for it when I have other stuff. Whoops. Buzz. My phone's going up. Buzz. Give me a sec. Where the hell is it? There it is. Okay. Buzz. I say. Okay. It only just works. Oh, yes. Okay. Couple of the buzzes were irrelevant, and another one was someone congratulating me on losing weight. Okay. Let's get to the Pilgrim's Bell. Let's go take a nap over there. Hello, sir. Food. No, I need a room for the night. 18 gold pieces. Fair enough. Not in here. Not in town. What? This room will do. Okay. Before we proceed, let's continue to repair our stuff. We did that earlier. We're gonna find the whetstone and continue to repair. There it is. Dwarven spear. Good. And now we need to repair our Dwarven gauntlets. We're just repairing our stuff while we're here. Gonna sleep for the night. Dwarven everything. Our hammer has broken. What a shame. There should be another one right here. Yeah. This should do. Are we passed out yet? No. No, we are not. We're not quite passed out yet, but I'm going to go ahead and use stamina so we can continue to... you know what? Let's read the Hunter's Handbook, maybe? We should read something for like an hour or two before bed. What's this? Woodland creatures. History of lockpicking. Yes. I'd like to, learn more about lockpicking. Good. You should get some sleep. Yes, I should. I will sleep for 8 hours. You betcha. Okay. We woke up. Restoration, climbing, mercantile, skill all went up. We need more rest. Too bad. We'll get more rest in the dungeon. We'll get more rest when Hyrule is free. What? Not this way. What's this? Seeking entertainment. Local villagers set a competitive game nearby. Several poles in the air. Contestants will hold on to them as long as possible. Contestant will get a cure poison potion. I'm not that great with climbing, so I'm just gonna pass. Thank you. I'd prefer not to spend the time. Good. My food is starting to get ripe. Maybe I can steal some food here. Let's see. We don't want the scurvy, so we'll just yoink a few of these. There we go. We yoinked a few oranges. I like how the NPC is always, like, has a Dunmer face, despite, the paper, what do you call it, the flat in the world looking different. It's very funny. Okay. Go north. Oh, this is a temple of Debella, which means it's got lots and lots of flowers to raise your harvesting skill with. I'm just grabbing the sunflowers on my way past, but no big deal. Yellow flowers. Let's go. I'm consulting the map. When we get about halfway up, we need to cross country to the Wickcroft Palace. Yes. Dunmer whiteface cross-dressing. Chase! You know, that is an interesting conundrum. The internet doesn't take kindly to people dressing up as drow. Specifically white people dressing up as drow, but, like, I would definitely go for some purple skin. I'm just saying. Black skin? No. Purple skin? Yes. Yes, I would. The internet doesn't discriminate in that sense. They'll just call you all kinds of names, but, you know, that's part of the fun. Okay. Yeah, I probably would like to, like, dress up as a Dunmer for, what do you call it? From Morrowind. Not from the later games, but, like, specifically the weird Morrowind-ism. Yeah. You saw silver body paint? Perfect for a Dunmer cosplay. Oh, gray skin, right. Yeah. I'd kind of want to do the bluish, like Morrowind Dunmer, you know? Mm-hmm. My goodness. Now then. Let's get going. You know what you're doing, Smitty. There's some very emotional people who will take great offense to that. I prefer to be... I like being inflammatory, but there's kind of a line, I would say. Yeah, no. Try to stay away from actually, like pissing off rational people. Yeah. Wow. What is this? We encountered a bandit camp. Follow me. My party's already full. Cool. We convinced her to fight this guy. Damn. Ah! Okay. Now then. Onwards. May have to heal my group soon. They're taking a bit of damage. Brother Martin gave his life for Tamriel. He, became a dragon god. Well, that wasn't very sporting. Mayrunes didn't stand a chance. Okay. There we go. Refilled our water. Now, here's where we get to suffer. Gonna go ahead and save. Ah. Oh. Oh no. My guys are gonna die. That is a Daedra. I need to get some fire arrows out from my wagon. I just need to keep looking until I find my arrows, my fire arrows, because, yeah. Looks like 2 stacks of 30 fire arrows. That's fine. We need those bandages as well. This is unfortunate. I've got to have more arrows than that. I refuse to believe those 2 stacks of 30 fire arrows are all I got. It'd be further up, probably. I am concerned. Okay, 50 fire arrows. For ice arrows. No poison arrows? Probably no poison arrows. They're expensive. Yeah, that's all we got. Fair enough. Okay. Crossbow of Oblivion. And then I'm going to save. Ah, jeez. See what I mean? That is a Frost Daedra. $160 gold, Daedra heart, good stuff. We're going to be exploring for a bit. There's my companions. They're after something. Looks like they're after the enemies down here. That... Wow, was a scamp. Oh no. What's happening? My companions are getting picked off one by one. By this Frost Daedra. I can hear a scamp. Ow. 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 I can hear it going, ow. Okay. We're going to try to use our Dwarven Spear for now, but it might not be able to hurt the Daedra. Gonna go ahead and... there we go. No. It's not an invisible Daedra. It was a large Daedra on a wall. This is a pool of water. I kind of don't want to go down there right now. But there should be a door on one of these walls. No? No. I guess not. Alright, let's dare to be stupid. We're going to save it under Done Gone 01. And then I'm going to use Buoyancy and Water Breathing. Uh-huh. What's this? What's this? What's this? The piece of parchment. Why? Yeah, I don't know what these parchments are doing here. Kind of crazy. That's a teleport skull. What the hell? Another teleport skull. Okay. Teleport. That's just the teleport anchor. I need to sit down. Need to rest for a moment. Where's my oranges? Eat the oranges. Just consume 4 oranges to stay alive. It's fine. I don't think we're gonna get any meat in this dungeon, though. This is actually concerning. I'm gonna set up camp and rest for like 3 hours. Yeah. Okay. Important to dress warmly enough, I say. Cloaks on. Done gone. 0-2. We went through the water. We had to rest for 3 hours to warm up after going through the water. We should have some oil we can use in our lantern. My lantern. Where is it? There it is. The lock seems relatively easy. It does not unlock. There's a scamp on the other side opening the door. It's breaking the door down. Wow. Ah! Daedra hearts are quite valuable, though. Let's see about this treasure chest. It's fortified, meaning I can't break it very easily. But it has, like, no magic resistance. Interesting. Okay. I should have an item called the Wand of Undeniable Access. The Wand of Undeniable Access. Couldn't open it. Brute force is the only option. Terrible. Awful. I refuse. Reloading. We're gonna give up on this. All right. We'll try one more time and then give up. Yeah. I don't have the skill for this. What about this lock? This one is also a complex lock, but it's a soft lock. We could probably just break it. It's still locked. The lock is not that sturdy. But yeah, this is something else. I just encountered, like, I guess this is a high-level dungeon because these locks are just too much for me. I can't even break the chests open. That's how ridiculous they are. Yeah. Resistant to magic. I give up. I actually factually give up. Yes. Wand of Deniable Access. This wand gives me undeniable access. Terrible. Awful. Let me fix this up. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Are there any other chests? I pacified a Frost Daedra using the Daedric skill. What's this? Defenseless against magic, elaborate lock. Yeah. I can't believe... Yeah, these locks are just too much for me. I'm impressed. I tried all 3. And no. I just can't unlock them. So I'm going to leave. I'm going to go do other things. I have to just practice my lockpicking skill more. That's what really has to happen. I'm just not good enough for these. Unfortunately. I was feeling pretty good about all the locks I opened earlier. Hello. Oh, jeez. I was just thought I'd pacified him. And he shot a lightning bolt at me. Terrible. Oh, Holy Tome. Holy Tomes are nice. What else? Brigadine. Let's keep it up. Nothing here. There's an ingredient I'm looking for in this dungeon somewhere. There's also a bunch of cool chests. I'd love to have them, but that ain't happening. Must continue our exploration. I'm gonna go up. I don't really need to consult the map yet. I will later, but... Oh, she died. What about this? Let's have a look at this chest. Complex. Always freaking complex. Okay. Meditate on what I've learned about running. Jammed, inoperable. I see. So true. I didn't realize, but yeah, that is accurate. Okay. That should do. The scamp is angry. Goodbye, scamp. I'll take your money and your Daedra hearts. Fuck. Shock. Thing keeps throwing lightning at me. Can't believe I'm taking damage from scamps. Mods? Lots of mods. Lots of mods. Gallons of mods. That's a Frost Daedra, I'm pretty sure. Here we go. Oh, that's impossible. I can't beat the Frost Daedra. Literally, its challenge rating is impossible. I need the Crossbow of Oblivion with fire arrows. There we go. Damn. Ow. It's near death. It's about to burn to death. Ow! It's dead. I heard it scream and knew that it was dead. It says I have 17 fire arrows. It must be like the stack that I have right now. Yeah. Because if I... Or, like, remove them all. I guess they just count as different. 17. That's weird. They aren't they're like, Let me do this. Let me look again really quick. 14. I see. Yeah, I wish these would merge. Okay. They aren't merging. This is irritating. There they are. That one nearly killed me. Crazy. So strong. Pretty sure this dungeon is beyond me at this point with so many treasure chests. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Hello, witch defender. She's not interested in talking to me. She's got a good outfit, though. Okay. I can hear another Daedra around the corner. There it is. Frost Daedra. Good thing they're weak to fire arrows. I hear something over here. Pacified it using the Daedric skill. Air? Oh. Air was right. Got it. Damn it. Barely injured. Yeah, these Bodkin arrows aren't going to do the, oh, jeez. Had to hit the scamp with a fire arrow. Okay. Run. Ow. The fact that these Frost Daedra can do that is quite scary. Okay, he's dead. Burn the Frost Daedra to death. Mm-hmm. Okay. We gotta go up that staircase again. That one. Also, balm, heal self. Healing self is very important. Amazing. Watching that scamp just go to pieces. Ow. I think I found the ingredient. Pretty sure that's it. Yep, that's the ingredient. Quest complete. Damn. Run! His moderate difficulty. You're dead. Let's go look at the treasure piles. Steel bow's okay. It's not that great. Don't need the Brigadine gloves. Is that a... I'm gonna take the candelabra. Can't. Fair enough. Hold on. Nothing over here. I can sleep at this campfire and stay warm, so... Not that big a deal. Ow. Freaking scamps and their lightning bolts. Good crossbow bolt just kind of splits its head open, though. It's pretty funny. Another chest. Unfortunately, it's still locked. What's this? Complex. Every single chest I've found in this dungeon has been complex. Yeah, I jammed the lock. Okay. Very, very unfortunate. Okay. So... Yeah, we're leaving. I can't crack these chests. Okay, I try my best. Yeah, I just need higher lockpicking skill. Let's try to steal from here. Nothing. Okay. We're gonna rest for a couple hours at the lantern here. 3 hours should do it. Cool. Rest is good. There are more things to check out, more things to fight. It's funny how I had to, like, go back to my crossbow after using the spear for so long. Because we get into a Daedra-filled dungeon. Dungeon-filled Daedra? Something like that. Okay. It's just a tossed over table. think I hear a Daedra. Kind of a cool place, though. Now I know where there's a Daedra-filled dungeon. Get Daedra hearts. They're worth 500 gold a pop. Means I can get like 200 off each. Fire arrows.
You dare trespass.
I do dare trespass. I dare many things. She is not impressed by my streetwise fuck. Hold on. Okay. Pathetic indeed. Witch defenders. We got her. Wait, yeah. I was wondering where her corpse ended up. I ended up equipping all her stuff because video games. Clothing nonsense. Okay, let's scroll back up. And we need to equip the tights and the formal brassiere. Which defend us? We need to play Final Fantasy XIV again soon, Yuki. You aren't around whenever I am online. Okay. Let's see here. I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's have a look at the map. It helps to have a map. Okay, so there are 2 extra modules in this dungeon besides the one that I'm in, like, or the entrance I'm in. So we need to find a way down to reach the entrance, basically, right below us. You're grinding the Dawn Trail Society quests, Deathtron, to Bloodsworn. Yeah, I did that too. Next patch we should have an allied quest for it. I'm really excited to mess with all the new stuff that's coming. But I'm doing the Mog Tome event, which is like where the bulk of my time has been going, is just grinding out Mog Tomes. It's funny because one of the best ways to get Mog Tomes is by ocean fishing. And one day I'm going to get world-class troller title because I just ocean fish too much. Let's see. Yeah. It mostly saved against the... Yeah, it's badly injured. Frost Daedra get killed by fire arrows. That's how it's made to be. You're fucking kidding me. Daedric Short Sword. I can't do anything with this. Very unfortunate. I can sell it. I will put away this iron daikatana to get the Daedric sword. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So... You hate that wig. The wig is so silly. But, I would like to be able to style my hair somewhat like this in a few years. We'll see. Wrong module. We gotta get out of here. I understand I'll never have the bangs quite right, because this is like fictional bullshit for me. Like, I'll never have that kind of hair, but like the length on the back, I think I can pull off in like 2 years. Okay. I just need to get out of here. This dungeon will kill me. Let's climb down and then drop. Crunch. We gotta kill that Frost Daedra. Thankfully, Frost Daedra are weak to fire arrows, so... Damn. I don't want to sword spells. I want to dodge the... Yeah, Ice Blast there. Yeah. To my knowledge, I've only played Arcs briefly. It was okay. Seem to remember it being a little jank, but, you know. Such is the world. Okay. Rest and meditate on what you've learned about archery. Said this game is the closest you can get to real D&D. Oh, once you throw a lot of the systems mods on, absolutely. No question about it. Okay, I put that Daedric sword away. That's a lot of alchemy ingredients. Including the one we need for the main... for the quest. Yes. What else? What else? Nothing. Let's stay here, make a save, and then leave. Good. Okay. We need to get out of here. I'm pretty sure all my all my companions were killed by the Daedra. It's unfortunate, but just kind of expected. You have water to drink. You have rations to keep you from starving. Good. So, we need to head to the nearest town, which will be right here. The Rusty Gin Inn. We can get there in an hour. Let's go. Do you still play Arena? No. I'm waiting for Open Test Arena to come out. I only play Arena once every several years because it's just not great for multiple reasons. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Enemies preventing my travel. No. Mountain lion saved against magic. Okay. A mountain lion is fighting something else. We may be able to dive in here. Okay. Let's do this. Hello? She's trying to kick my ass. Follow me. I've converted this Nightblade to my side. I don't know what else is happening around here. Bandit Riders. Bandit Riders. Okay, we got them to fight each other. I used my speech skill to get them to fight each other. We'll just watch. Okay. Take that loot. I see. You don't want to fight me. Okay. Khajiit has coin if you have wares. Your wares suck. Since it's dark and I have no idea what I'm doing, I'm going to wagon rescue. Yeah. Here it comes.
Really think I wouldn't see you? Surround him.
Surround him. Sorry. I'm not going to be surrounded by you. Thank you very much. Let's go to the Rusty Gin Inn. It's funny because he stopped attacking me after I pacified him and he like started infighting with his friend. So we just took advantage of that. It was really funny. I'm just trying to get to the Rusty Gin Inn. Unfortunately, there are enemies seeking to prevent my travel. Bandit Riders. Yep. Bandit Riders. Oh, wow. Follow me. I've just convinced one of the thief riders to join me. I see. Yeah. Not quite it. Oh, well. This is it. We gotta fight the bandit riders. Oh, wow. Meow. That is amazing. She keeps trying to hit me. Meow. Follow me. Okay. Here it comes. Pretty confident I can kill the bandit right. What the hell is that? Hello? Yeah. Yeah, I get. I converted her. Yep. My streetwise skill. Nice. Who's gonna win in the battle between these two? Okay. That is really funny. Yep, we recruited her. Everyone else we just kind of convinced to fight each other. It was very funny. Dragon scales, some bread. Oh, we can eat the bread. Hell yeah. Let's eat the bread right now. Good. What else? Steel wakizashi. That is a flowered brazier. How very silly. Okay, I think we're good to go. Yeah, we're good to go. Your friend sucks. Why don't you end them? You're right, I should end them. Obviously something else is going on. Some sort of insane persuasion, like, hey, your friend is looking to backstab you. You know. Incite betrayal by having them expect betrayal. Okay. Braziers are like they're bras. They're for boobies. Yes. By the way, someone made this Skyrim art. I thought it was pretty impressive. The what do you call it? The shark summon there was pretty good. Just saying, it's a pretty nice little piece of Skyrim art there. Okay. So. This place is bad. Yeah. You said no subtext. I mean, what? You wanted me to zoom in on the item description because they, the artist, I should say, was, you know, quite specific on that. Yeah. You are amused by this lock. I can't. Nope, can't do it. No, nothing I can have. Some gemstones, cheese. Yeah, this isn't an inn. It just looked like an inn. Okay, let's go. That horse is housebroken. Something like that, but there's no tavern here due to the tavern, like, glitch. So, it's a house instead. Meaning we gotta go down to Balebrug. Let me see. Balebro. Trying to figure out if we can, like, use any of this. I'd like to get on the road as soon as possible, so. This would lead to the north. I need to go the other way. There we go. This is the way. To the west. Gonna stop first and save. We finished the dungeon, despite it being full of Daedra. I'm impressed by how we accomplished that. Thankfully, it's not ancient vampires or anything. Could have been really bad. My wagon broke. I need to fix it with the wagon parts. I should have wagon part. I know I have, like, several wagon parts, but, like, they're way up there. Irritating as it is. There's wagon parts. I can use those to fix up the wagon. Bat! Meow. She just ran off into the wilderness. What happened? What is she chasing? Oh, a skeleton. I've pacified the skeleton soldier. Yes. I'm still gonna kill it. Incredible. I had no idea I could accomplish such an amazing feat. So, we pacified the skeleton and defeated it. All in one quick action. Well, this has been nice, but we're almost at 4 hours, and I have to do real life stuff. So I'll be back either later tonight or most likely tomorrow, and we'll be playing more video game. But this was nice. I'm glad we accomplished a dungeon and a half. It was a good time. So, good night, everybody, or see y'all later. I'll be online here and there. I just have to do stuff that requires me to actually get up and go places, as opposed to be on camera. Bye.